Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Golden Principle fifth lecture. Inshallah, in today's lecture, we have, inshallah, we have to begin with a new lesson. In the last lecture, we spoke about the vowels, and we now know what is the Arabic vowels. So, in today's lecture, inshallah, we'll begin with the double vowels. But before of that, I shall just advise all of you and myself with our Prophet, peace be upon him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Muhammad, who said in the holy hadith, which is al hadith al Qudusi, who said, من شغله ذكري عن مسألتي أعطيته أفضل ما أعطي السائلين. Who said, he who stays in connection, who stays busy with remembrance of Allah, I shall give him better than who stay asking me. So the remembrance of Allah here is meant to recite Quran and have to maintain a word, which is a daily word for Quran reciting, in order to gain acceptance, forgiveness, and assistance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and also because Allah knows everything about you. He knows all of your problems. He knows all of your wants, needs, basics. So he will definitely will supply you better than who asks him to supply these needs and saturate his wants. So I believe that, and as our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, من أراد الدنيا فعليه بالقرآن. Whoever needs dunya, whoever wants anything from this dunya, he should seek Quran. And also he said, ومن أراد الآخرة فعليه بالقرآن. And whoever wants the hereafter, whoever wants and need to go and enter Jannah, so he has to practice and read Quran and work with what he reads. And also he said, وَمَنْ أَرَادَ الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةَ فَعَلَيْهِ بِالْقُرْآنِ. And also who wants and need the dunya and the hereafter, which is Jannah, also he has to practice and read and do what is in Quran. So I believe that all of us should maintain a good and strong connection with our Holy Quran in reciting, not just reciting. We all recite and we all can read, but the most importantly of that is to commit and apply what is in Quran and just get rid of bad things, get rid of bad behaviors we maintain and the disobedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in order to enhance our living and in order to enhance our connection with our creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's just an introduction for today's lecture. Let's share the material book and continue. As I told you in the last lecture, we talked about the vowels of Arabic language, and we finished them. And they are three: al-fatha and al-dhamma and al-kasra. And we said that these vowels comes on every single letter in Arabic. We practiced the words, we practiced them according to the golden principle, spelling the letter, spelling its vowel, and then spell the second letter and spell its vowel, and then recite them both and continue as that. Inshallah, I'll just have to give you a quick homework that I promised you in the last lecture, which is meant to record an audio using your WhatsApp and send it to me directly to my WhatsApp number. Record all of the Arabic letters, which you will find in page 12 and in page 13. Record it according to the golden principle and send this audio recording to me at my WhatsApp number. It's simple. Just start Hamza Fatha A, Hamza Kasra I, Hamza Dhamma U until you finish the letters. Ya Fatha Ya, Ya Kasra I, Ya Dhamma U. In order to give you a feedback, inshallah, and in order to assure that all of you know these letters and know the way for pronouncing them. Of course, none of you practice and participate in the online lectures. That's the main reason I'll do this homework. And most importantly, I would like you to record a separated recording using the WhatsApp also for these trainings about all the vowels we learn. So in a second recording, you have to record these 9 words according to the golden principle. How will I do that? It's simple. You will start from this word, Hamza Dhamma U, Dhal Kasra Dhi, Udhi, Noon Fatha Na, Udhina, and continue to the last word. Record these 9 words and send them to me, inshallah. Also, the deadline for this homework to be done is the next Saturday, but it must be before the lecture. So the lecture begins at 9 p.m. according to Mecca time zone, and it has to be submitted before at least 2 hours from the lecture in order for me to give you a quick feedback, and I'll give you a general feedback on the live lecture for all of you in order to give you the benefit for all of you as much as possible, inshallah. In the last lecture, I don't know how I skipped translating the words from وَنُذُرِ عُرِضَ. I just skipped عُرِضَ ضُرِبَ قُتِلَ. I jumped from وَنُذُرِ to خُلِقَ. وَنُذُرِ is the alerts. عُرِضَ to be presented, something to be presented, doing a presentation or so. ضُرِبَ to slam or to hit somebody. قُتِلَ is killed. Somebody is killed. قُتِلَ. Okay? This is a quick translation. I apologize really for missing these words unintentionally. So let's go for today's lesson, which is the double vowels. So we previously said that we will know the Arabic vowels, double vowels, and the vowel letters. There is a big difference between them. And I said that we'll take them step by step slowly in order to know all of them. So we finished all the vowels, which are al-fatha, wal-dhamma, wal-kasra. And I'm sure that we know them. So let's start with the double vowels. The double vowels in Arabic means at-tanween. It's very simple. We have tanween al-fath, which is the double vowels of fatha. We have tanween al-kasr, which is the double vowels of kasra. And we have tanween al-dhamm, which is the dhamma double vowel. Okay, let's move on and know what are these double vowels and how do they affect the letter they are on. Let's start with tanween al-fath, which is the double vowels of fatha. As you can see, all the letters have 2 fathas above them, 2 fathas, 2 vowels. That's why I call them double vowels. These two fathas, how do we pronounce them? How do we spell them? Okay, let's start simple and easy. Hamza fathatan. We spell them like that. Hamza fathatan. What do we mean by fathatan? Fathatan in Arabic means two fathas. Two fathas. They are both fathas. There is a significant difference between Arabic and English in accordance with a plural and singular. In Arabic, we have something in between, which is designed to designed to describe the two things, something prenarial or pillenarial. I just missed the word. But to describe two things, we have muthanna. So we call them fathatan, kasratan, أو ضمتان or ضمتان. So this is to describe two things. Okay? We say hamza fathatan. Okay? The first fatha is pronounced exactly like the one fatha, which is a. But how do we pronounce the second one? Here's the tricky part if you don't know Arabic at all. The second one, we pronounce it as exactly the same with the letter noon. You know letter noon, we took it. It's letter noon, which is a kind of a blade and one dot above. It is noon. And we say it na. Na fatha na kasra ni, na dhamma nu. This is the letter noon. Okay? So the first fatha is the same with the fatha we have learned, the same with the vowel of fatha. But the second one, we pronounce it noon. So how does this work? Okay. Hamza fathatan a an. Hamza fathatan an. Ba fathatani ban. Okay, somebody will ask, why is there an alif here and you are not pronouncing or spelling it? This alif is written but not spelled. It is not spelled. And you also will ask that this alif is not found on all the letters. For example, ta marbuta. And we'll go to the training words and we'll find it's not found on the this thing. What's this thing? It's not ya. It's alif. We'll come to that, inshallah. Okay? But as you can see, it is not found on ta marbuta and also ta marbuta in the words here. So just it's simple. So the first of the double vowels, the first vowel, we call them double because they are two fathas, two kasras, two dhammas. When we say hamza fathatan, we say the first fatha a, and the second fatha we replace it by noon. It is an added noon. It's not an origin of the letter, or it will not be an origin from the words we will practice. Let's just simplify it while we are practicing these letters, and inshallah when we will practice these words. Let's start. Hamza fathatan an, ba fathatani ban, ta fathatani tan, tha fathatani than, ja fathatani jan, ha fathatani han, kha fathatani khon, dal fathatani dan, ذال فتحتان ذن، را فتحتان رن، زاي فتحتان زن، سين فتحتان سن، شين فتحتان شن، صاد فتحتان صن، ضاد فتحتان ضن، طا فتحتان طن، ظا فتحتان ظن، عين فتحتان عن، غين فتحتان غن، فا فتحتان فن، قاف فتحتان قن، كاف فتحتان كن، لام فتحتان لن، ميم فتحتان من، نون فتحتان نن، ها فتحتان هن، واو فتحتان ون، يا فتحتان ين، تا فتحتان تن. So let's summarize and repeat what we said. The double vowel is two fathas or two kasras or two dhammas. That's why we call them double, because they are doubled. The first vowel we recited it as and we spell it the same we use to spell them in the fatha vowel. The second one we pronounce it noon, and it is constant. It has no vowels. An, pen, ten, then. We don't put any vowels on the added noon. That's what's meant the tanween. Okay, it's very simple, it's very delicate. So I'll open the space for participation, and anyone needs to, or anyone finds it difficult to, please just raise your hand. And anyone wants to participate and practice these letters also, please raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Adebayo. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you doing, my brother?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
I was a bit late.
Not a problem. Did you just catch up with us in while we are explaining?
I caught up while you were explaining the exercises that we were going to do, the assignment. So I believe you still mention it again, but I want to do the practice now.
You want to practice them, or you want me to practice them before?
No, I want to do the practice for the Fatihatan now.
Okay, I'll do the practice and then I'll let you participate.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Adebayo. So let's redo the practice because our dear and sincere friend Adebayo just have been late for, of course, a reason. Let's just re-practice the letters. When we are saying the double vowels, we meant that these double vowels are two fathas or two kasras or two dhammas. But here we are practicing in today's lesson, firstly, tanween al-fath, which is the double vowel of fatha. So here we say hamza fathatani an. The first vowel we say exactly the same as it is one fatha, a. Hamza fathatani a. This is the first part. The second part is connected to the second vowel, which is the upper one or any one of them. The second vowel we pronounce it noon, and it is a constant noon. So we say Hamza fathatani an, ba fathatani ban. And we said about the alif, you see here, it is just written. It should be written in tanween al-fatih, but it is not pronounced. We don't say ba fathatani ban alif. We don't say like that. We just consider it's not here because it is not pronounced, it's not spelled. So it is just for, written and drawn. It is just for letting you know that the previous letter has two vowels. Okay, it is according to Arabic structure of words and letters. Let's just take a random sample for this training. دال فتحتان دن، ذال فتحتان ظن، ذال فتحتان ذن، را فتحتان غن، زاي فتحتان زن سين فتحتان سن شين فتحتان شن صاد فتحتان صن ضاد فتحتان ضن and so on. So please, Mr. Adebayo, any question?
Not at all.
Is it clear?
Yes, it is.
Can you practice some of these letters? 2 lines
okay,
or
no
3?
problem. Okay, no problem.
Okay, just pick 2 lines and practice them. Any 2 lines you would like to do.
Okay. Okay. خا فتحة خن دال فتحة دن ذا فتحة ذن را فتحة رن زاي فتحة زن
ما شاء الله.
سين فتحة سن.
Excellent.
غين فتحة غن.
ما شاء الله.
فا فتحة فن. قاف فتحة قن. كاف فتحة كن. لام فتحة لم. ميم فتحة من.
MashaAllah, my friend Adebayo. Excellent. I would like to ask you what we mean by fathatan.
It's a form in Arabic structure. It's called tanween.
Excellent,
like
excellent. It's tanween. Tanween. The first vowel we pronounce it as we learned, and the second vowel we pronounce it noon, constant noon. Noonun sakina, zaida. It's an added and extra noon. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your participation. Any questions?
No question. What was the assignment you said at the beginning of the class?
Okay. About the assignment, I would like you to record these letters and its vowels according to the golden principle from Hamza Fatha A, Hamza Kasra E, Hamza Dhamma U, using WhatsApp. You know how to record using WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Send them directly to me, to my personal number.
Okay.
Until the letter E. Practice these words in page 12 and page 13. And in a separate recording audio, please send me these words at the end, at the bottom of page 13. These 9 words, practice them and send them to me. The deadline for this assignment is next Saturday, but you should submit this assignment before 2 hours of the lecture in order, inshallah, to give the feedback, inshallah.
Okay. Jazakumullah khairan.
Any other question?
No.
Okay, thank you so much for your patience. Thank you. Okay, let's continue where we finished. So we said that Tanween al-Fath is a double vowel of Fatha. The first vowel, we pronounce it exactly the same thing we pronounce Fatha. For example, Hamza Fatha. But here we say Hamza Fathatan. 2 fathas. Fathatan means 2 fathas. That's why we call them 2 double vowels, because they are 2. Hamza Fathatan. And the second fatha, we pronounce it an extra noon. And also the same with, it will goes along the same with Tanween al-Kasr and Tanween al-Dhamm. The first vowel we'll spell it and practice it the same as we practice them in the vowels. But the second vowel will add an extra noon to them. So Hamza Fathatani an, Dal Fathatani dan, Dad Fathatani dan, Kaf Fathatani kan, Ta marbuta Fathatani tan. And now let's move on for words practice. let's begin. ح فتحة ح سين فتحة س حس نون فتحة تاني نن حسنا. again. ح فتحة ح سين فتحة س حس نون فتحة تاني نن حسنا. It's very simple, I guess. Let's move on. شين فتحة ش طا فتحة طا شطا طا فتحة تاني طن شططن. Let's move on. سين ضمة سو دال فتحة تاني دن. And the word finished. Here is a tip for all of you. If you find any word that doesn't have any vowel on it, just skip it. Just imagine that it is not here, okay? For example, these alifs you find on the upper box, or this alif here, or here, 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 here. Okay, just consider that this letter is not here and forget it. So this word, sin dhamma su, dal fatha tani dan, sudan. The word finished. This letter is not here. It is here. It's written, but it is not pronounced. That's according to Arabic words structure. طا فتحة طا با فتحة با طابا قاف فتحة تاني قن طبقا. Let's move on. كاف فتحة ك ذال كسرة ذي كذي با فتحة تاني بن كذبا صاد ضمة صو حا ضمة حو صوحو فا فتحة تاني فن صحفا كاف فتحة ك لام كسرة لي كالي ميم فتحة ما كلمة تا مربوطة فتحة تاني تن كلمة. okay. عين فتحة ع جيم فتحة ج عج با فتحة تاني بن عجبا را ضمة رو سين ضمة سو رسو لام فتحة تاني لن رسلا حا فتحة ح سين فتحة س حس نون فتحة ن حسنة تا مربوطة فتحة تاني تن حسنة با فتحة ب طا فتحة ط بط را فتحة تاني رن بطرا. Let's move on to the last one. طا ضمة طو واو فتحة تاني ون طون. And the word finished. So any questions? First of all, I would leave the space for questions, and then I'll leave the space for practice to these words. So any question, please raise your hand and never hesitate doing so. Because I want all of you to understand that it is just simple, and I'll just clarify and simplify it as possible for all of you, inshallah. So any questions? No questions at all. Okay, do I consider myself an excellent teacher also? I don't think so. So who would like to practice? Okay, Adebayo, you are the first. Where is Muhammad? Today, Muhammad has 2 accounts sharing with us. MashaAllah. Okay, Adebayo. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Inshallah, you get the point.
Yeah, I got the point.
MashaAllah. So, Go on.
Ha, fatha, ha. Sin, fatha, sa, hasa. Noon, fathatan. Na, nan, hasanan.
MashaAllah. Excellent.
Shin, fatha, sha. To, fatha, to. Shato. To, fathatan, ton. Shatoton.
MashaAllah. Excellent.
Sin, dhamma, su.
Mhm.
Dal, fathatan, dan. Sudan.
Excellent.
To, fatha, to. Ba, fatha, ba. Toba. Qaf, fathatan, kon. Toba, kon.
MashaAllah, my brother.
Kaf, fatha, ka. Zal, kasra, zi. Kazi.
Excellent.
Ba, fathatan, ban. Kaziban.
MashaAllah.
Sod, dhamma, su. Ha, dhamma, hu. Suhu.
Excellent.
Fa, fathatan, fan. Suhufan.
MashaAllah.
Kaf, fatha, ka. Lam, kasra, li. Kali. Mim, fatha, ma. Kalima.
MashaAllah.
Ta, marbuto, fathatan, tan. Kalimatan.
Excellent.
Ain, fatha, a. Jim, fatha, ja. Aja. Ba, fathatan, ban. Ajaban.
MashaAllah.
Ro, dhamma, ru.
MashaAllah.
Sin, dhamma, su. Rusu.
MashaAllah.
Lam, fathatan, lan. Rusulan.
Excellent. Amazing job. Keep it on.
Ha, fatha, ha. Sin, fatha, sa. Hasa. Noon, fatha, na. Hasana. Ta, marbuto, fathatan, tan. Hasanatan.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
Ba, fatha, ba. Ko, fatha, ko. Bato. Ro, fathatan, ron. Batoron.
MashaAllah.
To, dhamma, tu. Wow, fathatan, one. To one.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. My friend Adebayo. I really, absolutely, I appreciate your attendance and participation in every lecture. MashaAllah. Any question, my brother?
No. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah.
اللهم آمين. نحن وإياكم إن شاء الله. All of us, inshallah. Thank you. So here is a tip for all of you. Things are not going to be good without practice. So I advise all of you to practice these words, and the more you practice, the more you will learn, the more you will get used to these words, because while we are progressing in the course, we will have to be faster in spelling. We'll have to be more faster, and we'll have to be more connected to the words. So, for example, let's take this word. عين فتحة ع, جيم فتحة جا, عجا, باء فتحة تاني بن, عجبا. Okay? It's very simple, but practice makes you so stronger. Why we need you to go faster? In order to assure that you are typically know what you are reciting. And you know, Quran recitation is not about spelling, it's about reciting. You want to say, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. You will not say, قاف لام ضمة سكون قل ها فتحة and so on. No, you will not say that. You will start reciting. But this course is designed to let you just separate the letters, separate the vowels, try to understand how they work, how they connect, how do we connect the constant letter with the voweled letter, how do we connect the mad, the lengthened letter, the vowel letter with the other word, how do we connect words that has two constants, because in Arabic it's not allowed to have two constants, sakinan. You have to get rid on one of them. Inshallah, it's gonna be very easy, inshallah, to learn and understand, because this course, inshallah, is designed to not climb. We don't climb the ladder directly to the further step, just step by step, inshallah. So please keep up practicing, and do not hesitate. Do not hesitate in any time. Just raise your mobile phone and call me for any assistance, any help regarding the course. Please just send me your inquiry. Send me your question, call me. How do I pronounce that? How do we get that? It's okay, I'm available, inshallah. I'm at your service, inshallah. All you are seeking the acceptance from Allah, and please do not forget us from your dua and prayer, inshallah. So that's it for Tanween al-Fath. I'm not sure that we'll start with Tanween Kasr or no, but we'll give it a quick practice for the letters and a quick practice for the words. It's exactly the same thing as Tanween al-Fath, but it is with Kasra. It's exactly the same thing we were practicing here with Fatha, but it is with Kasra. So Fatha is about to open your mouth and pronounce the letter with Fatha. We know how to use that, and also we know how to read and recite the letter with Kasra, and it is simple, but just we have to add an extra noon on the letter, extra noon, and it's done. Okay, so let's start. Hamza kasratan. Kasratan means two kasras, double kasras. Okay, kasratan, fathatan, dhammatan. That's in Arabic is tanween. Tanween is the double vowel, and we double them by saying fathatan, kasratan, dhammatan. So they are two. Hamza kasratan, in, ba kasratan, bin, ta kasratani, tin, ثا كسرتان ثن جيم كسرتان جن حا كسرتان حن خا كسرتان خن دال كسرتان دن ذال كسرتان ذن را كسرتان رن زاي كسرتان زن سين كسرتان سن شين كسرتان شن صاد كسرتان صن ضاد كسرتان ضن طا كسرتان طن ظا كسرتان ظن عين كسرتان عن غين كسرتان غن فا كسرتان فن قاف كسرتان قن كاف كسرتان كن لام كسرتان لن ميم كسرتان من نون كسرتان نن ها كسرتان هن واو كسرتان ون يا كسرتان ين تا مربوطة كسرتان تن. I wish and I hope everything is crystal clear and everything is simplified. So التنوين, what's meant by tanween and what's meant by double vowels? It's just adding a constant noon sakina only to the pronounced letter. So we say, as I practiced in front of you and my dearest friend Adibayo practiced in Tanween al-Fath, we spell the letter, we spell kasratan, fathatan, or also inshallah dammatan on the following lecture. It's done, just we add noon sakina in, it is added, it's extra, it's not original on the word. And what's meant by this letter is not origin in the word, because the word in Arabic stands alone without being without this noon. It is built, it is understood, it delivers the meaning without this noon. For example, if I say the word rusulan, rusulan, okay, without a tanween, I will say rusula. The word rusula in Arabic delivers the meaning. It means the messengers. That's why we call the tanween is adding an extra noon. It is not in the original root of the word. Okay, I hope you understand what I said. So anybody needs to participate tanween al-kasr and practice them, please raise your hand. I wish a new brother practice, because I think that Mr. Adebayo just Adebayo again. Okay, thank you for your contribution. And just pick up 2 lines, Adebayo, with Tanween al-Kasr and start reading them.
From the one above or the one below?
No, from the letters. We did not mention the words.
Okay. Hamza kasratan in, ba kasratan bin, ta kasratan sin, tha kasratan thin, jim kasratan jin, ha kasratan hin, shin kasratan shin, صاد كسرتان سين، ضاد كسرتان ضين، ضا كسرتان ضين، ظا كسرتان ضين، عين كسرتان عين.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, my friend. Excellent work. MashaAllah. I guess it is simple. What do you think?
It is easy. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much. Any other participant want to practice? Please raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Muhammad Ayub. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Wa alaikum assalam, Mr. Muhammad. This is the first time you attend with us or what?
No, the first, it's not the first time I attend, but it's the first time
it's the first time you participate. You are welcome. You are sincerely welcome, mashallah. So just pick up 2 lines and read them.
Okay. خا كسرتان خن، دال كسرتان دين، ذال كسرتان ذين، را كسرتان رين، زاي كسرتان زين، سين كسرتان سين، غين كسرتان غين، فا كسرتان فن
ما شاء الله.
قاف كسرتان قن كاف كسرتان كن لام كسرتان لن ميم كسرتان من
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You managed to do them really so quick, MashaAllah. May Allah bless you abundantly, my friend.
Thank you,
Any
thank
other
you very much.
questions?
جزاكم الله خيرا.
MashaAllah. Excellent. So I have another participant, Mr. Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum.
Sam.
MashaAllah, Mr. Muhammad, you're welcome. Just because we are lacking the time, pick up any 2 lines you want and practice them.
همزة كسرتان إن باء كسرتان بن تاء كسرتان تن ثاء كسرتين ثن جيم كسرتين جن حاء كسرتين حن خاء كسرتين خن دال كسرتين خن دن
Yes.
ذال كسرتان ذن را كسرتان رن زاي كسرتان زن سين كسرتان سن.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Excellent. What a great job you've done, all of you. MashaAllah. Any question, my dear brother?
No, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your participation. I wish these participants and new participant, Mr. Muhammad Ayub, in every lecture participate with us. Let's move on to the words and practice 2 lines, and we'll continue, inshallah, on the following lecture because we ran out of time. Actually, we started just about 5 minutes late this time. Inshallah, we manage next time to start at the time exactly at 9 p.m. inshallah. So let's start. Ra fatha ra, qaf fatha qa, raqa, ba fatha ba, raqaba, ta marbuta kasratani tin, raqabatin, ha dhamma hu, ميم فتحة ما هما زاي فتحة ز هما ز تا مربوطة كسرتان تن همزة فا فتحة ف لام فتحة لا فلا كاف كسرتان كن فلكن. So I suggest that I stop reading and I'll let you, one of you, inshallah, participate and practice one of the lines. But this time I'll pick the quickest to click on raise hand. So I'm just looking who's the quickest to click on raise hand button. Anybody needs to practice? Just raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Muhammad Ayub is the first. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Muhammad. Just choose a line and practice.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. The second line.
All right.
كاف فتحة ك با فتحة با كبا دال كسرتان دين كبدين
ما شاء الله.
طا فتحة طا با فتحة با طابا قاف كسرتان قن طبق واو فتحة و سين ضم سو وسو عين ضم عو وسع را كسرتان رين وسعر.
MashaAllah, excellent and great performance. And you did it really quickly. And I'd advise all the participants to do so. MashaAllah, excellent. Any question, my brother?
جزاكم الله خير.
Right. Okay. Let's. Assalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
This is the first time you participate in our lecture, Mr. Khalid Muhammad.
Yes, yes. This is my first time. I tried to attend, but I can't.
Okay, it's not a problem. You can catch up on the YouTube links I sent to the group. So please practice the third row.
Third row. Yeah. Ba, B, kasra B, B. Right?
No,
Qa,
we say, we spell the letter name is ba. Ba kasra B.
B, kasra B.
Okay.
B. Qaf, fatha Qa. Qa. Right? Dal, fatha
Okay.
Da. Ra, kasra tain here. Ren, biqadarin. Right?
Okay, but the golden principle is about to spell the letter and then spell the other one and then return back and spell the two letter and read the two letters you spelled. For example, ba kasra b, qaf fatha qa, biqa, dal fatha da, biqada, ra kasra tani rin, biqadarin. Okay.
Okay.
You have to go back and read the words you spelled.
It's too long. I will take the next one.
All right. Go to this word.
Yeah. Sha,
Sheen.
fatha sha,
This is
sha.
sheen. Sheen. Fatha sha.
Shin, fatha sha.
Excellent.
Jim, fatha ja, shaja.
Amazing. Great.
Ra, kasrataini, ren, shajarin.
MashaAllah. Great.
Right? Thank you.
Okay. Move to the last word.
All right. Ain,
MashaAllah. Excellent.
fatha a.
Excellent.
Mim, fatha ma. Ama. Lam, kasratain. Len, amalin.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. That's the job I need you to do. MashaAllah. Excellent, my brother. Any more questions?
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you so much. Jazakallahu kulla khair. Okay, my deepest brothers, my dearest brothers, I would like to describe my really heartwarming about this lecture. And any of you who faces any difficulty, please just, as I said, call me using WhatsApp or send me your inquiry, and inshallah I'll be there to respond to all your questions. So any quick question or general question about today's lecture, please raise your hand, inshallah, at the end of this lecture. So I guess no questions. Thanks for today's attendance, and inshallah also we will provide the link for today's lecture inshallah tomorrow. You can check it for more practice, and don't forget about the homework. Inshallah, I'll just write what is the homework on WhatsApp groups. Thank you for today's attendance, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh wa jazakumullahu kulla khair.